The mirror. David hadn't planned to stop at the antique store. But there it was, nestled between a boarded-up cafe and a pawn shop on the way home from work, the kind of place that didn't look like it should still be open. Its sun-faded sign simply read, Wellspring Antiques. His wife loved old things, mirrors especially. And after the week they'd had, a little surprise felt like the right move. The bell above the door jingled softly. A woman behind the counter gave a nod but didn't speak. David found the mirror tucked in the back corner, leaning against the wall. It was oval-shaped with an ornate bronze frame, twisted vines, and tiny roses etched into the metal. A little tarnished, but beautiful. And cold. When he touched it, the glass felt oddly chilled, like it had just been taken out of a cooler. He paid in cash. The woman never offered a word, just wrapped it in a blanket and helped him load it into the trunk. The mirror was perfect for their entryway. His wife, Lila, gasped when she saw it. "It's gorgeous," she said, running a hand over the frame. "It's wow, it's so unique." He laughed, pleased with himself, and it really did look great where they hung it. But that night, David noticed something strange. When he passed the mirror on his way to the kitchen, he caught something, a flicker, a movement. He turned quickly. Nothing behind him, just the coat rack. He glanced back at the mirror. The coat rack was still there, but the shadow beside it was wrong. Too tall, not shaped like a coat or a jacket. It was almost shifting. He chalked it up to being tired. Shadows do weird things in dim light. Over the next few days, the air in the entryway started to feel heavier, like humidity without the heat. Lila mentioned it too, rubbing her arms whenever she walked past the mirror. "I swear it's always colder right here," she said. And then one night, David saw it again. Not just a flicker this time. Something was standing behind him. He turned so fast he almost tripped. The hallway was empty. But in the mirror, a tall shape loomed just behind his shoulder, black but not like a shadow, more like liquid darkness, rippling like ink dropped into water. A wave of that inky black pulsed behind it. Then it was gone. He stepped closer, staring into the glass. Nothing, just his own reflection. He reached out and touched it, and something tapped back. Not the glass, behind it. He yanked his hand away. That night he placed the mirror against the wall, glass side towards it. Lila found it in the morning. "Why'd you take it down?" she asked. He didn't have an answer she'd believe, so he told her he'd accidentally knocked it off the wall and didn't have time to rehang it before work. Lila hung the mirror back in its place. They didn't talk about it again until 2 nights later when Lila came downstairs in the middle of the night, pale and trembling. "I saw something in the mirror," she whispered. "There was something in the reflection behind me, but when I turned around, nothing was there." He nodded, throat tight. She could tell he understood. He believed her. They agreed to get rid of it the next day. That night, David went downstairs, took the mirror off the wall again, and wrapped it in a blanket. But by morning, the mirror was gone. The blanket they'd used lay crumbled by the front door. And in its place on the wall where the mirror had hung was a wet, inky black stain slowly spreading across the wallpaper. They painted over it, put up new wallpaper. That seemed to do the trick. The black stain didn't seep through the fresh layers like in horror movies. But David still sees it. In windows, in glass doors, in storefronts. Not the mirror itself, just the thing inside it. Following him, watching, waiting, and every time he swears it's closer.